Hello there and welcome to Spider Cam. So I was out doing my mantras in the entrance to the polytunnel and I became absolutely fascinated by this spider, and what she's doing is she's weaving her web. I don't know how visible this is going to be to you because it's not that easy for me to see in the light that we're in at the moment. When I'm in the sunlight, it's so much easier to spot the actual web. She's just gone out of view. Let's just get her back in there. This is a considerably larger web than I'd actually originally realised. Only in certain exact positions can I even begin to grasp it. So it appears to be about 25 centimetres diameter, something like that, nearly a foot diameter. It's pretty big. And right at the very bottom of the screen you can see a little stick and a little leaf that's wobbling about. Now that's actually attached to the web and just doing its own thing. But I'm fascinated by her because there's such a strong intention in what she's doing, and she's just so on the case with it. So I thought you might enjoy the experience of her weaving her web. So I've only got one mantra to go to complete my set of 4, so I'm going to do my last mantra and carry on watching her. And after I've done that, I might try to move the location of the camera, see if I can actually show you the threads. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, 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 Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Sanan, Sanan, Sanan. Amen, Amen, Amen. Sophia, 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 Jantai, Jantai, Jantai. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Namaha. Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamandaya Viche. Om Kshipra Prasadaya Namaha. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting to be able to see the web better now. In fact, this magnification is helping me to see it when I can't see it with the naked eye, which is really great. So I'm sure you notice how very determined and active she is in the creation of her web. It is interesting a fact to notice that scientists did actually give spiders LSD in the 1960s, and they observed them creating utterly chaotic webs of no value. But when they're left alone, not force-fed psychotropic substances, they do an absolutely tremendous job. I could even be in a position to count how many circuits she's done. So she's actually creating a vortex. She starts off with her outer ring. It's obviously got struts to support that, and then she's got a series of concentric circles which is creating a vortex. And all those of you who are shamanic practitioners know vortex is, yes, one of the ultimate forms in our known universe. I do believe I can count 13 circuits, so that probably means she's on her 14th circuit at the moment. And this magnificent creation will be used to capture whitefly, of which there are a profusion in the garden at this time of year. The whitefly love the raspberry plants. They also love my tomato plants, unfortunately. As will be clear to you, I'm entranced by her performance here. And I'm just contemplating the amount of energy it must require from her to do this, because we all know spiders spend a lot of time not moving, waiting for the meal to arrive in the form of some kind of an insect. But when they're on their action on it, do it now mode, it's like, wow, they must have vast energy reserves to just keep progressing on like this. So thank you very much, Spider, for allowing me to see the details behind this work that you're doing. Yes, I am on maximum magnification. That's the best resolution I can give you. I've always had a great liking for spiders. I particularly like spiders in my home and even more in my vehicle. I have had spiders that have weaved webs on my wing mirrors when I've gone on journeys travelling like up to 60 miles an hour. I've been out for an hour and driven back and found the web still intact and the spider still on the web. And it is said that if you were the scientists are able to take the actual material and scale it up, then it is just unbelievably strong. In fact, it could eventually be inspiration to create something that science fiction writers have spoken about for many, many decades, which is the concept of a space elevator. You have a massive cable attached to the ground and attached to a satellite in geosynchronous orbit in space. And you have an elevator which travels up and down the fibre or fibres. It's been shown in Star Trek and other sci-fi shows, but apparently it's got a really genuine, realistic possibility of one day being a reality. And there's the most practical way to move large payloads out of Earth's orbit, out of Earth's gravitational well and into Earth orbit. That's what I meant to say there. A miniature garden spider is now crawling across the screen of my iPad while I'm watching the much larger garden spider weaving the web. The spider's still got a way to go before the web's completed, but that space in the centre is considerably smaller than what it was when I first arrived out here. I'm fascinated by the oscillation that the spider makes every time she moves. Well, all I can say to you is I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. And regretfully, I'm called to go and do something else now, so all the love to you and all the love to the spider. Cheers.